Very, very sad news for Justin Timberlake. This time he is going to lose out big time. We got to talk about this, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. You guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new, the whole vibe is like we're on a FaceTime call and I am so grateful and thankful to be here with you all. Thank you so much also for just being so kind, so sweet, so just everything. You guys are so incredible. So just thank you so much for all your love. You guys, we got to talk about Justin Timberlake because he is literally right now crying a river. Well, the first thing I want to get off my ramen noodle chest is that he obviously is going through a very hard time. Physically, he has been diagnosed with Lyme disease, and that is no joke. So I definitely want to, send my prayers and well wishes, because even though I don't like the man, honey, I don't wish ill will on not even my worst enemy, okay? Having said that, he waited so long, even before his diagnosis, which was recent, that, to bring in the NSYNC guys and to be able to do a comeback, I always said that I'm sure these guys could use a check. You know what I mean? Like their last real tour was in the 2000 early 2000s. So I'm sure money is running low. We've seen that Joey was in a couple of movies like My Big Fat Greek Wedding, and Lance, he's definitely exploded in the podcast game. He has some nightclubs, so I'm sure they're okay, but they can still use, some money. The Backstreet Boys have not stopped in 30 years, and now look at them in the sphere. I mean, they're huge right now. Well, looks like NSYNC is actually going to be moving forward and getting the band together. Now, Justin did say when he said goodbye to to the stage, to his last tour, he did say that he is not sure what a future on stage looks for him because of his health. He most likely won't be able to do what he has been doing on stage, which is very sad for his fans, all three of them. But that's the thing. NSYNC, they're like, we're four. If Justin can't and won't do it, then we got to move on. They have waited long enough for Justin, and now Justin actually has a reason why that doesn't involve his ego as to why he can't do it. So now they're going to go ahead and do it. 4 of the 5 members of NSYNC are in serious talks about giving fans the reunion they've been waiting for, even if Justin Timberlake doesn't sign on. Sources familiar say that Lance, Joey, JC, and Chris have been discussing big plans for the group's 30th anniversary, including the possibility of an arena tour without JT. The guys know the demand is still sky high, and promoters believe fans will pick up arenas even with just the 4 of them. As reported, the foursome were eager to sign on to a massive stadium tour deal from Live Nation and AEG last August for a 2026 run. The offer was presented to all 5, but Justin never engaged, long before his Lyme disease diagnosis made headlines. Now promoters have drawn up proposals for a 4-piece arena tour, convinced the group could sell out multiple shows in major cities. Of course, if JT joined, demand could skyrocket to stadium level runs with multiple dates. While talks are ongoing among the 4, the guys are hopeful Justin will eventually come around for a full-fledged stadium tour. So this is the thing. This was long before Justin was diagnosed. They were presented a stadium tour that was probably millions of dollars, but Justin wanted to do his own solo tour. Even Lance Bass in interviews is like, yeah, well, Justin's career exploded and Justin this and Justin that. I would be so freaking devastated and upset if I was part of this huge group and that the fans would tell me every single day, like, oh my God, you guys need to get back together. You guys need to get back together. Like, da, 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 da. And because of one member and his stupid ass ego, he cannot sign on. Now, yes, Justin was kind of like the lead singer, right? Him and JC were the ones who sang the most. Well, Justin Timberlake and NSYNC fans, I don't think there's going to be a reunion inside, honey. After the Backstreet Boys' massive success, well, girl, looks like NSYNC won't be having the same success. Unfortunately, plans for a reunion have been put on hold after Justin Timberlake's Lyme disease diagnosis. Some of the guys, Insider says that they're all on board, but the timing wasn't right for Justin Timberlake at the time because he was on his solo Forget Tomorrow World Tour from April 2024 until this past July and is now battling Lyme disease. Timberlake announced his relentlessly debilitating diagnosis a day after his final show, writing in part, "I honestly don't know what my future is on stage, but I'll always cherish this run and all of them before." The Insider notes that the rest of the guys don't want to hit the road without Timberlake, whom they publicly supported following his health update, writing messages like "Proud of you, brother," "Egg wishing you some well-deserved rest," and "So much love. Congrats on an amazing tour." Bitch, listen, you guys know I'm not the biggest Justin Timberlake fan, but I will say this, girl. You know, I do wish for him to have a healthy life and for him to be a strong father to his children. That is one thing for sure. But this diagnosis came just a little bit ago. Girl, how come he didn't do a damn tour all these other years where he was okay? Because his ego needs to sum up some parts that aren't as big. I'm just like, girl, I would be so fucking pissed off if I was these other guys watching the Backstreet Boys at the Sphere, killing it and getting millions of dollars because Justin Timberlake didn't want to throw away his khaki pants, put on a damn headset, get a fucking perm, and go sing Bye 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 on stage with them. Ooh, I'd be pissed. Anyway.
In ridiculous circumstances, too.
Name them. Name them.
Well, what you did was ridiculous.
Name them.
Not having. Well, be quiet. So, let me talk. Jesus.
Name them.
I
Name them.
don't know if you're okay, actually.
Name them.
Are you okay?
Name them.
And so I understand Justin is very, very loved. And you can see he's had a couple of hits here and there. He hasn't had a hit in a while, but he's had some hits that people love. And of course, his tours are always packed. I will give him that. But best friend, come on, Justin. Look at what the Backstreet Boys are doing. Look at what they've been doing. They have been on tours. They have done stadiums. They have done multiple sold-out arena tours. And they have not stopped not one time. Now, I understand that you've always wanted to be a solo artist, but sweetie, you're not Michael Jackson, honey. As much as you tried to copy him, you're always going to be the Temu version of Michael. So my advice is get your health in order, you know, get strong, get yourself to a place where you're comfortable enough to be on stage where you can follow, you know, dance moves and stuff, and then go and do this tour. Now, do I think that this arena tour is going to be great? Now, listen, I'll be very honest with you. Justin was a humongous part of NSYNC, if not the biggest part of NSYNC. I think that they will probably have a little bit of a hard time. Spice Girls went on tour without Victoria Beckham, and they did stadiums, which sold out in seconds. But Victoria, as much as she's an icon and she's my favorite Spice Girl, you know, she hardly ever really sang a lot of parts, right? And so people still went to this tour. I mean, it's a huge stadium tour. They did like, I don't know, I think it was like 12 nights in Wembley Stadium and stadiums around around Europe, and they made millions, hundreds of millions of dollars in like a month of touring or something. So Justin is a little different. Justin was the main guy. Justin was always the superstar of the group. So I think that it can happen, but probably not stadiums. I do think arenas will probably be the one that, you know, they're going to be able to do. I would love to see, here's the thing. I do not like Justin Timberlake, but I do love me some NSYNC. So I would definitely go and see NSYNC. I've recently been down like a rabbit hole of like old music, the 90s, 2000s. Songs I've never heard of. I'm just obsessed with. Like, that's all I listen to when I shower. You know, I'm the deep cuts, the singles that I missed out on. Like, I'm all over it, and I love the 90s, 2000s pop era. I mean, that is a era that is just untouched. It's unmatched. Nobody has been able to literally copy that. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Do you think a tour of just the four of them can work out, or do you think that they need Justin? And do you think Justin needs to just get his health in order, shut the fuck up, perm his hair, go get some khaki fucking pants, get that headset, and just go and do your little routine bye in front of your 3 fans, honey, okay? Listen, let me know what you guys think. Love to hear from you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Mwah. Bye.